Coming up on ONTV Update, we hear about the Student Learning Center at OCC, a place on campus where students can go for help and support.
Now, from the EMC studio at Onondaga Community College, this is ONTV Update.
Good afternoon, and welcome to ONTV Update. This is Friday, March 31st. I'm Ricky Gregory.
And I'm Anthony Baskerville. Many students have a tough time in some of their classes. Here at Onondaga Community College, there's a learning center available to help those in need. The Student Center at Onondaga Community College helps students be better prepared for class and tests by helping them learn how to study.
We have students that come in here that have an A that want to maintain the A. We have students that have the B that want to maintain the B. Yeah. So, it's open to everyone. So as long as we have tutors here, and come on in.
OCC Professor Ted Matthews spends his time at the Learning Center helping students with math and physics. One such student that gets help at the Learning Center is Jamal Morris.
Tutoring really helps. I've seen improvements on test scores and stuff because I've been coming to tutor.
If you want to get a tutor, all you gotta do is just sign up with your email address and passcode, pay a class, and you're all set.
I would say we're probably 1,800 to 2,000. So doing the quick math in my head, probably 20%, maybe 25%. Which is good because a lot of students they think unfortunately a lot of students they think this is tutoring for dumb students, which it's not. So for anyone,
The Student Center opens weekdays at 9 a.m. Monday through Thursday. It closes at 9 p.m. On Friday, it closes at 4. Over the weekend, hours are noon to 4. For more information, visit the Onondaga According Student Center.
An affiliate of the country's second largest privately owned student housing company is currently building a student apartment off of East Genesee Street. Peak Campus representatives say that it's a $66.6 million complex and is hoping to be accepting residents by the fall of the 2018 semester. The complex will have over 224 apartments and is boasting that there will be over 11,000 square feet of tenant amenities.
Before the Cultural Library renovation, students had to walk to the Gordon just to grab a bite to eat. Since then, a cafe has been built in the library, and the campus has been raving about it. ONTV Update's Charlie Shipley headed over to the library to see what the buzz is about.
The cafe on the first floor of the library is a great place for students and faculty to hang out and enjoy some delicious food. OCC librarian Irene McIntyre enjoys the convenience of having a little shop so close by.
It's a hop, skip, and a jump away, and my coworkers, we go on our break. We go down there and check out the mac and cheese and the other items like coffee, milkshakes, stuff like that.
With a different style menu than most other places on the OCC campus, the cafe is a refreshing addition to the on-campus dining here at OCC.
Though it might seem small, the cafe here in the library has an effect on a lot of different people.
For people who work in the library like Irene, the cafe is a refreshing change from the fishbowl in Mawinnie.
With the fishbowl, there just wasn't that much stuff there that I really liked. And plus, you'd have to go all the way over there, and we only get like 20 minutes for a break.
When a fire alarm had gone off in Coulter Library a couple weeks ago, students were wondering whether or not it was the cafe that had caught fire. This left students wondering what the chances were that next time it could be the cafe.
Our books are upstairs on the second and third floor, and the cafe is on the first floor. So no, that's not a worry that I have.
From Coulter Library, Charles Shipley, ONTV Update.
The cafe in Coulter Library is open from 2 to 9, Monday through Thursday, and from 8 to 2 on Fridays. Stop in and for a quick bite to eat and some coffee.
It's Women's Month, and OCC is taking time to show its appreciation both within the local community and outside of it. I spoke with author Brenna Twohy about Women's Month and her writings. You may be used to seeing the Laser Lounge full of students, but it's also being used for events like the poetry reading with author Brenna Twohy.
I'm probably going to read a lot more poems that are a little bit quieter and a little bit more on page, as well as some newer stuff that I've written recently that isn't in my book.
Brenna's book is a personal look into her experiences that she thinks can help people going through similar issues.
It talks about families and also about the sort of aftermath of abuse and overcoming that trauma and recovering from abusive relationships, and that's a lot of the poems in the book. And it also touches on mental illness and anxiety and dealing with that.
Not every student can look off campus for events. That's why it's important to have accessible events on campus.
When I was an undergrad, having different speakers and different artists come was really great because it was an opportunity to see things that I wouldn't have otherwise been able to.
You can tell that OCC is making an effort to give all of their students accessible events. With renovations to the Laser Lounge, it's perfect for new events like this poetry reading. You can find information posted around the walls, on billboards around campus, or even on the SUNY OCC website.
It's all about sharing your own stories, and I think for other people to see people sharing their story, it empowers them to gain the courage to write about their own experiences and share their own experiences.
With Brenna starting law school soon, she'll have a lot less time on her hands. Despite this, she hopes to continue to participate in events whenever she can.
When ONTV Update returns, we'll have your weekly weather forecast.
And then Jessa Stroh will show us just how you can save your monthly heating bills. Stay tuned on TV Update.
So there's a little bit of insulation missing there, or I had an air leak from the outside.
Being a transfer student can be a little difficult because going to any college transferring is difficult with all of your credits. As long as you go to a SUNY school from OCC, it's a little easier because SUNY goes with SUNY. It is a little difficult if you don't meet with the right advisor right away because you can end up taking the wrong classes. At SUNY OCC, they had a plan set out for you for what you needed to take to get your degree done. But at OCC, you really get the hands-on experience right away and have great teachers the whole time.
Coulter Library is currently under construction. But don't worry, we're still here to help you for all your study and research needs. We're expanding our study spaces by adding 4 more rooms and spreading our books out over 3 floors, making it easier for you to find exactly what you need. We're updating our library classroom to give you the tools and technology you need to get ahead, from helping you to that next assignment to giving you a place for lifelong learning. Call, stop by, or visit us anytime at library.sunyocc.edu. Explore, discover, transform at Coulter Library.
Autumn is a time of change, and Starbucks has a great selection to accommodate any craving you may have. That's why I'm glad to have a place like Starbucks at OCC. Try seasonal treats like the pumpkin spice latte, the salted caramel mocha, or even the chili mocha. Now I can enjoy my favorite Starbucks drinks any time of the day. Come find your favorite Starbucks drink in Gordon Student Center today.
If you're living in a dorm, a delicious restaurant-cooked meal may seem like a dream, but here on campus, it can be a reality. Come to the student-run bistro where you can eat delicious food and support the students who prepare it. If you'd like to improve your culinary skills, you can sign up for the class next semester and be a part of the most delicious dining experience on campus. Treat yourself to a great meal while helping your fellow students move toward their future. Come to the bistro in Gordon today.
It's fall. It'll start getting colder. I can't get to the mall, and I need to get some warmer clothes to wear. Where can I go? The bookstore?
Yes, you found it. The bookstore. The bookstore has a wide array and more. Onondaga merchandise from hats to sweatshirts and sweatpants, the bookstore has you covered. So if you thought you'd only find school supplies and books, look again. Keep warm this fall and show your school spirit. Stop in at the atrium in the Whitney building or order online at onondagacc.bncollege.com.
Welcome back to ONTV Update.
Let's head over to the weather wall where Jessa Stroh will give us our weekly weather update. How's it looking, Jessa?
Thanks, Ricky. Temperatures are going to be higher in the next few days, averaging in the 40s, but we will be getting some cold rain as well, so it'll be a good idea to keep your umbrellas close by. Tomorrow's high will be 41 with a low of 32, with some rain in the morning. Sunday will almost crack 50 degrees at a high of 49, with a low of 31 and some clouds. Monday promises a high of 53 and a low of 42, but will be mostly cloudy. Tuesday will be rainy throughout the day with a high of 49 and a low of 39 degrees. And finally, Wednesday will be warming up to 54 with a low of 37, and we can expect some rain in the afternoon. If you're responsible for paying the utilities in your home, you know how high those heating bills can get during the winter. So I took to the road to find out what you can do to cut down on heating expenses. The snow may be melting here in New York, but temperatures will still be low. That means the heat stays on and bills stay high. John DeRauchi works as an electrician to help homeowners save money on their energy usage. Starting with the basics, keeping your thermostat low.
Typically you want to target, people try and keep it, 72 to 75 degrees, which is, it's nice, but if you can get used to the cooler temperatures, like maybe setting it down to 65 would be a huge offset in the amount of energy that you would use.
Tools like this infrared camera can locate areas where heat escapes, such as poorly insulated windows and walls.
So there's a little bit of insulation missing there, or I have an air leak from the outside to the in.
Electric companies provide customers with tips and advice on how to save money during the winter. Simple changes like moving furniture to keep heating vents clear can help reduce the price of your bill. An easy way to save on money during the winter is to make sure that all your doors are kept shut. But if you would like to keep fresh air in your home, make sure to turn the heat down or off before doing so you're not heating the outside. Investing in new insulation can save hundreds of dollars in the long run, and if possible, try switching to a cheaper heating system.
In today's market, currently natural gas is probably your most efficient and best method for generating heat.
Although it might be spring and the temperatures are rising, it's always best to think ahead for next winter, and who knows, there could be one last winter storm around the corner. There's more advice and helpful tips on how to reduce energy bills at nationalgrid.com. Back to you guys.
When ONTV Update returns, we'll have your weekly sports scores.
And then Ryan Siriano tells us about OCC women's lacrosse. Stay tuned for more on TV Update.
But we're still going strong. We have over 200 computers, 10 study rooms, and a 24-hour chat service where you can speak directly to a librarian. Our vast and diverse research collection will meet your academic needs. And here at Coulter, you'll find social gatherings and events to help you connect with the community. Experience Coulter Library today.
Need a break from the same cafe food every day? Quit the assembly line and head over to the Bistro, a live restaurant ran by students in the hospitality program who cook you food to order and serve it restaurant style. Come make reservations at the Bistro today.
I think the remodeling gives it a good look. It also provides more open space for the students. Also, it uplifts the school in some kind of way to me. Kind of when I see how the format of the remodeling looks, it makes it look more pleasing, appealing. So that's what I like about the remodeling of the school. Compared to what I've seen the last 2 semesters, it's really come a long way and it looks really great.
I try and give them a little bit of an idea of what it's like to work as a designer. Hopefully the main thing they get is the work ethic, that it is a lot of work. It's art is one of the hardest things to survive in. You have to have the work ethic, and hopefully they get an appreciation for that, and as well as the information, the art and design and things like that. Try and prepare them for what's out there.
I think that we're really lucky to be able to serve the community like this. There's a lot of people that work really hard to support our program in the college and in the community, and I'm really grateful because I feel really lucky that I can be here and train people who really want to do this job. And they go out and I see them all over the place, and they're all out there taking care of people, and that's wonderful. We know you can succeed, and we want you to succeed.
Welcome back. I'm Ryan Siriano with your ONTV Update Sports. The OCC women's lacrosse team coming out of the gates on fire this season. Starting off the season 3-1, I sit down with the head coach and some players to get their insight on how they think this season is going to turn out.
The OCC women's lacrosse team playing their first home game and receiving their third win earlier this week against Frederick Community College. Although they've been off to a good start, there are still plenty of obstacles between now until the end of the season.
Well, so far it's been a pretty good start. It's been somewhat easy. We had 2 games. We won by 1 and lost by 8, which is kind of rough. But other than that, we should be pretty well for the rest of the season.
Well, anytime you lose a game early on, you know, you're disappointed. But at the same time, you know, you have to use that and use it positively to see where you need to work, measure up what you've been doing as a coach, and maybe change some goals, some things that you need to work on for some of your players.
The team is looking to add to their collection of national titles, as you can see from the wall behind me. They're going to do everything in their power to make their season one to remember.
Yes, hopefully we can actually win this year. We feel pretty confident with Monroe and everything, so hopefully it's better this year.
With an overall record of 13-4 last season, the Lasers lost to Monroe in the national championship, putting that well-deserved title just out of reach.
We have a lot of good student athletes that are doing real well in the classroom. We're proud of that. We really emphasize that. Lacrosse is always second to academics here at Onondaga. As I said, the school can be very proud of the individuals that are representing the women's lacrosse team.
The women battle off against Genesee Community College this Wednesday here at David W. Murphy Field at 7 p.m. Now to the men's side of things. The baseball team played a doubleheader at Onondaga's baseball complex yesterday. Game 1 had a final score of 3-2, where Sean Connors controlled the game from the mound. Connors finished with 9 strikeouts, giving up 6 hits, 2 walks, and 1 run. Game 2 went just as smooth, and the Lasers led from the start. Chad Rachel went 2 for 3 at the plate, with 2 RBIs, 1 walk, and a stolen base. Hits also came from Brandon Brenn, Joey Lowen, and Mikey Espinal. The men plan to bring the same mindset when they host Broome Community College this weekend for a 4-game series. As March ends, the NCAA basketball keeps going. The match that everyone is talking about, Florida's lost to South Carolina. In this shocking upset, the Gators managed a 7-point lead by halftime, but that wasn't enough for P.J. Dozier, who led the Gamecocks with 17 points. Another exciting game over the weekend was the well-anticipated match of the 1-seed North Carolina and 2-seed Kentucky. North Carolina pulled a narrow buzzer beater at victory, with Theo Pinston assisting North Carolina's native, Luke May, for the game-winning shot, 75-73. The Tar Heels and Gamecocks head to the Final Four, where they give their try for the national title. So everyone's surprised at the South Carolina game. It's, you know, I'm sure that busted a lot of brackets.
I might have to head down there and celebrate with them, get some of that South Carolina weather.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
Coming up, a look at how revenue generated from events like high school basketball playoffs are a benefit to OCC.
For this, Kevin Myers headed over to the SRC Arena to talk with their director of events. Stay tuned for more ONTV updates.
Library is good. Now they're building it. It's almost done, and it's good. You can use computers, you can use books over there. So it's good, like, to spend your time if you don't have class. You can do your homework. And in the learning center over here is good too. They try to teach you a lot of things. They understand where you come from, and they help you.
The best part about OCC is just having that one-on-one interaction with your professors that really help you out with tests, homework. It helps a lot. At the tutoring center, helps a lot. For this semester, I had to take physics, and one tutor helped me out a lot with that class. I would recommend OCC to people that really want a good environment to go to with smaller class sizes and have just the experience to go forward in college.
I originally came from Northern Virginia. I feel as if OCC has welcomed me into the community with open arms. I went by the Gordon building to meet with the staff at the front desk so they can help me. Main thing they did was help me transfer my credits, you know, it helped me get settled in. They also set me up with someone to take me around the campus. A lot of the buildings are close together, whereas in Virginia, you needed a car to get from one end to another.
One of the very valuable mandates of the community college is that it draws the student population from the entire community and sees its real goal to embrace the diversity that's in the community and make sure that that's evident in the classroom. The characteristics of community college is diversity in academic background. Usually there's quite a lot of diversity. One of my favorite parts of teaching at a community college is that diversity.
My classes have a nice balance between doing your own work as an individual and working in groups. I find that most of my classmates are here to learn, and it makes it a nice balance when doing group projects. One of my favorite classes was web design, and it definitely opened up my eyes to what I can potentially do with that career. I think my classes overall are quite enjoyable. A lot of them pertain to what I'm actually wanting to learn, but overall I love it. You can really learn some great things here.
Welcome back. The SRC Arena is one of OCC's main attractions on campus, and the college is able to benefit from it in a couple of ways.
ONTV Update's Kevin Myers gives us the inside scoop.
Once high school playoff season rolls around, the SRC Arena at Onondaga Community College is the center for the majority of the events. Because of the location being fairly local to many high schools, the college is able to benefit from the use of the arena throughout the playoffs.
Whatever we see financially, it supports new movements and things like that during for the college, for different construction projects and things like that, and programs for athletes.
Though the college benefits from all the different events being held in the SRC, the event staff has their work cut out for them when it's time to set up.
We have a operations staff who actually builds all of the different spaces. So for the cheerleaders, we have holding spaces. The floor alone takes us 8 hours between putting it down and taking it back up.
Once the high school playoff season starts, this arena will be full. This curtain will be up, the bleachers will be out, and the games will be on. The SRC Arena isn't just an event center, it's also an attraction to potential students around the area. Without it being on campus, Sarah thinks there would be a noticeable decrease in OCC attendance.
If we were to lose the arena, we would take away a little over probably 50 to 60,000 people that see that space throughout the year and look at OCC as a potential.
Overall, the arena is beneficial to the school. In the SRC Arena, Kevin Myers, ONTV Update.
The next major event at SRC Arena is the Friendship Montana concert on April 21st at 8 o'clock. Stop by the SRC Arena and box office for more information.
April is a great month to explore the world of art without leaving the OCC campus. For fans of the visual arts, the Sand Mandala exhibit is taking place in the Gordon Student Center Great Room beginning April 10th and running through the 13th. The exhibit will highlight Tibetan tantric practices. There will be several musical performances at OCC this April in room 100 in the recital hall. The first one is on the 9th. It features Ryan Case in a student recital at 2:30 p.m. On the 19th, Professor Loftus will perform a vocal concert at 7 p.m. And on April 25th, students can enjoy a wind ensemble concert at 7 p.m. And the 26th of this month is going to be a guitar ensemble. No matter what you prefer, there's a lot for OCC students to do on campus this April.
Justice Stroh is back with the weekend forecast. How does it look, Jessa?
Well, it might be spring, but it'll be a good idea to keep your winter coats and rain boots out. Today is only supposed to reach 38 degrees with a low of 33, and it's been raining consistently. Tomorrow, for Saturday, there will be rain in the morning with a high of 41 and a low of 32, and clouds for the rest of the day. Sunday promises to have some nicer weather. We can expect a high of 49 degrees and a low of 31, and there will be some clouds, but there should be some sun to enjoy as well. I know everybody's tired of the cold weather, but we are going to be warming up in the next few days, which is going to be nice.
I know I'm ready for some warmer weather. Might take a jog on Sunday. Have a little fun.
Yeah, or I may just go out and do some work or do some basketball or something.
Yeah, definitely basketball. I'm going to try to find the basketball back in the shed, get some air in it, and shoot some hoops.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning into ONTV Update. I'm Anthony Baskerville.
And I'm Ricky Gregory. Have a great weekend.
I think that was